Turn up the bass.
You're now listening. Yo, Tap In Radio.
With one tap, you're in. Only on Tap In Radio. You're rocking with the Konnect Show on Tap In Radio. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, or at www.thekonnectshow.rock. Don't forget, that's the Konnect Show with a K. With one tap, you're in. Only on Tap In Radio. You're listening to the Konnect Show on Tap In Radio.
How you doing? No, I want to be like, I want the center of
the center of what?
The camera.
You are, oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen.
I got the center of the camera. Okay. I got it.
You sure?
Okay. Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. This is the Konnect Show, and that's right. That's the Konnect Show with a K. Thank you so much for my K sound. With that being said, this is Sapphire Patty Melt McLovin.
Whoa.
And
Patty
today,
Melt McLovin.
I know.
Oh,
you can
shit.
go check out the blog, and I'll show you how I made a patty melt.
Oh, you
on
got
my blog on the Konnect Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's saying she got that patty. She started working. She started working out now. Now she giving it names and stuff. The patty.
It should be called the patty because it's made. All right, so tell everybody who you are.
I go by the name of DJ Monk. No, I'm playing.
Why are you
I'm
over here twinkling?
I'm not DJ Monk. What are you talking about? Listen.
Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle little star. Nah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm DJ Bam, the one-man show, a.k.a. hashtag Ladies Love Bam.
All right, so Bam is the guy that owns the station.
Own the station. I engineer the station. I do it all. Don't mind me because I'm slouching right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't hate this camera.
He got half a face. Oh, he decided to put his whole face in now. That's nice. That's beautiful. All right.
Connect, baby. I'm connecting. I'm connecting.
Connect to these streets.
Oh,
That's what
man.
I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So Bam is filling in,
Yeah, shout out to moms, yo. Dead ass. Mom's on a little vacation.
He's unable to be here for this show and the next one. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Bam come in and enlighten everyone with his guidance and wisdom and ish talking.
Oh, I'm going to guide you, all right? I'm going to guide you on the right path.
And that's what we're hoping. All right. So a lot of things have taken place
What's up?
in the past week.
A lot.
What's that picture of?
That's energy.
Oh, the feminine. I did not know. Okay, did you know there was something called male feminine energy? And we got so many stories coming up. I'm talking, did somebody really find Nelly's bag? But before we get into all of that, there's something called male feminine energy. Did you know that?
No, I know yesterday at like around 6 o'clock, I seen a dumbass commercial about if you need help in the bedroom, no more pills. We found a way to send shockwaves.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Listen,
That's not what I'm talking about.
I thought that was, I told you I'm here to send y'all niggas down the right path of energies.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I actually read an article that was saying some men have feminine energy.
Hell yeah.
And that females need to be aware of it.
Nah, it's true. I can vouch for that. It's true.
So how you know?
Cause you was the first thing we say, niggas be in their feelings, man. Got your feelings.
Not just in their feelings, but when they want females to help control.
Yeah.
So like, let's say for instance, they don't ever want to pick the event that's going to take place.
Right.
Like, well, where do you want to go? You tell me where you want to go. Or you tell me what you want to do today. Or that kind of stuff, they're saying is feminine energy. And that females can help control it, which I didn't know. I had a cancer. Let me say it again, say it again. I had a cancer that I was fooling around with dating for like on and off for 8 years. And I used to just be like, I told him, I was like, you are the closest thing to a woman that I would ever want to date.
Hey,
like,
yo.
I'm not a lesbian, but you are the closest thing to a female that I would ever want to date because it was always so back and forth about how we felt. But when I talked about how I felt, then it was like, yeah, I don't really hear that so much. But it's more about how I feel.
Listen.
And that you hurt me and that you said this and I didn't like that and that you weren't doing this and you weren't doing that. And I was just like, bruh, I'm tapping out. And one of my sisters actually told me that there's an article out with scientists saying that men do not have as much testosterone as they had decades ago.
Listen. I don't know where the fuck you heard that story from. I'm gonna tell you right now. See this mic? I just went to the doctor. He said, straight up. What's the song? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
All the way up. So he tested your testosterone?
Yeah, I'm good.
And I think all men need to get their testosterone checked.
I put all that to testing regardless. That nigga actually told me, like, yo, you got too much. Like, what are you doing?
I can see that because you get a little beside yourself. But I think all men need to get their testosterone checked.
Oh, did I do that on air?
I'm just saying. And there could be different reasons. There could be BPA in the plastics. There could be everything that we use. Like, when I look at some of the ingredients, like sodium dihydride, whatever, I just made that up. But it could be in the lotions and shampoos and conditioners. Like, there's so many different ingredients that I've Googled. Nobody's been able to tell me who they tested this on for a long-term effect. But then I talked to these dudes. Let me tell you about these dudes. I don't care what ethnicity. I've talked to black, white, Latino. I've talked to Middle Eastern, Asian, right? I've entertained them all. Somebody was even Japanese. And his people was also from Hawaii. And what I can tell you is testosterone is not in everybody. Some of y'all need some more. Now, let's get to some songs. Let's get to some songs.
Some songs.
Cause y'all ain't got enough testosterone.
That's how you gonna end it off real quick?
Yeah, that's how we transition it into the next damn song.
Oh man.
Fucking. I'm sorry, I cussed.
Some motherfucking eulogy, bitch.
Hold up, bitch.
Yeah, famous be the name, synonym to illest, bitch. Claim it's beefing when you see me, you don't shake shit. I'm known for keeping bitches tighter than my twat level on levels to this shit. Better know that I'm the top, bitch. Drop that hoe like dominoes off my hip. Send the shots, I got bitches shook. One into the clips that it wasn't for. But I'ma say it again, it ain't never no competition. Bitches fame for the win. Then authentic, the remainder is Comedy Central. Keep popping gums, get you popping, you do. I'm killing it, be my son. Bitch got no potential. Understudies never make the cut, bitch, I'm monumental. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all greasy. Yeah. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all greasy. Sleazy, but never been a bitch to like you easy. Rich bitch mental, gotta cut a check to please me. Pretty and I'm gangsta, catch your body like I'm greasy. I'm shaking up your balance, bitch, fame be the feces. Wake up to get my cake up and then I'll bake up. Quick to smack a bitch, lace front to the lace. Thuggin' on the ground when I see you pick your face up. Got your face like a sailor with a cage to bring your base up. Poppin' shit and back it up like a dump truck. Running too much mouth, sloppy body, get it right up. Bitches is my sons, come get my titty a quick suck. Every time the money tax it up, making big bucks. And fucking nigga cut a check and then I dip. Full drip down to the coochie, I ain't entertaining symptoms. All the bitter bitches hating, hope you catch my drift. Not fellatio intended, y'all can suck my dick, bitch. Middle finger to the bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talkin' real slick, get you done up all crazy. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talkin' real slick, get you done up all crazy. Yeah, fix. Famous. No, niggas don't know how this shit go. How it feel coming up broke, had to go. Get it on my own. Bitch, I never asked for a handout. Grind till I can't go broke. Niggas don't know if they're at the hand I was dealt in the bitch ass niggas might choke. Now bitch hot like the pot in the kitchen with the sniff work, whipping up, cooking that dope. Counted up the race for a minute, came back with the bitches that was saying I'm a choke. Niggas won't sleep on me, heavies broke deep till they heard a bitch heat. Now they fans on the low, lyrically inclined and listen to my prime. So these rap bitches don't want no smoke. Bitches ain't getting no attention, stay out my mention. If it ain't about the icy, y'all go. Throw me to the ropes, got the pack on my back now. Murderous design, wear 'em out with a coat. Down for the past, have a digger with this rap shit. Got it in the bag now, flame about to blow. Pop like bitch, gotta hustle for my growth. 10 years old, cooking meals off the stove. Money from the state, mama hit the bank. Blow it on vacation, come to home to rice bowls. Fit no bitch, had to smack blood, violate my respect. Cause you blows to the home. Ain't about shit, been a real bitch. I ain't built for that weak ass struggling on the phone. Was a pit squeak, now a bitch cut us cold. Trouble as a youth, but to lip heart cold. Put in my position, weak niggas gon' fold. Beast mode, rhymes, my pockets on slow. Had to level up by myself, sabotaging the brain, but my fame, so I had to go ghost. Help me get the water, use my back cause I float. Rose to the top, had to sink the whole boat. Fame never down for the count, minus setback, get it back quick, hit the stool, sitting ropes. Check her up results like I'm Am Scott, tell a wet bitch, getting loud like some divvied up coat. Niggas don't know how this shit go. How it feel coming up broke, had to go. Get it on my own, bitch, I never asked for a handout. Grind till I can't go broke. Niggas don't know if they're at the hand I was dealt in the bitch ass niggas might choke. Now bitch hot like the pot in the kitchen with the sniff work, whipping up, cooking that
grind, I ain't asked for a handout. I got my bands up. These niggas asking me how this shit go. I was determined, watched and I learned it. Waited my time, yeah, I even went broke. I stood on my own, had nowhere to go. Really was out here just me on my phone. The way I was posted up, trying to get these duckets up, you could just tell that I wasn't gon' show. My eyes are red, so you know that I smoke. Paper in frontal, that's all that I roll. Head above water like I was a boat. I swim with the sharks, had to learn how to float. They call me down, but you know I'm the GOAT. Making these plays, call them giving goals. I am the bomb and I'm about to explode. I ran to the money like Usain Bolt. I stay on the move, so I'm always on go. I can't love a bitch and I can't trust a hoe. She just a treat and I wanted her throat. She told me she loved me and she wanted more. I can't walk in my shoes, wouldn't know where to go. I got lost in the way, I was stuck on the road. I carried that weight on my back like a load. I carried that weight on my back like a load.
Niggas don't know how this shit go. How it feel coming up broke, had to go. Get it on my own, bitch, I never asked for a handout. Grind till I can't go broke. Niggas don't know if they're at the hand I was dealt in the bitch ass niggas might choke. Now bitch hot like the pot in the kitchen with the sniff work, whipping up, cooking that dope.
Oh man.
Good times, good times.
Good time.
Hey, shake it, shake it. Go get those shoulders in there. Shake it.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
Shake it. Okay, look, who is telling people to drink every
That's nasty.
other month?
That
there's
don't
some-
tell me that what I think it is.
There's a COVID cure, right? This time, the COVID cure is drink your own urine. One woman even posted, I made my urine into popsicles and gave it to my daughter.
I'd have capped that.
She didn't get COVID.
I don't promote violence, but somebody goes.
Who?
Somebody just go pop her. Pop her with one of them nasty ass ice pops that she froze. Matter of fact, take some frozen shit, right?
Some frozen piss.
Yo, cause you know, like, you ever get hit? Remember, well, it just got finished snowing in Jersey. You ever, like, after a couple of days, a motherfucker ever pick up a snow and don't realize that the majority of that shit is ice and you get hit with one of it? Somebody need to do that. Take some shit and, like, semi-freeze it. So when it hit, it's gonna hurt and it's gonna stain and then come down her face like this.
But one of the guys who actually helped with the vaccine, Christopher Key.
No, he ain't the key. He ain't DJ Khaled. He ain't got the key.
Is now touting urine therapy.
But you know what they said though, right? I haven't tested it. I'm not trying to test it. They said in order for you to survive, like you ever stuck on an island, like I guess, they said you could drink your own urine. I don't know how much, up to how much, but.
Okay, so here's my question.
I just want to know.
If you already have the items in you that are in your urine, shouldn't you be able to just fight that ish off? Why you gotta drink it again after it comes out as waste? And if you're on an island, right? Because they say salt water is what you need to get rid of. Why wouldn't you just put a little bit of urine in a bottle with some salt water, shake that ish up, and then drink it? Why do you have to drink your waste? Because urine is waste. Let me say it again, say it again. Urine is waste. It is not something that came into your body and your body was like, let me keep all of this. Your body at one point said, I need to get rid of some of this. And then you're going to drink some of what your body naturally said, let me get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
But why though? Can we move to the next story? Let's just move on.
AZ and 2 Chainz.
AZ is coming out with a new single. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I wasn't really an AZ fan.
Oh my gosh, do you feel that way? Seriously?
Like, I like his music, but nah, man. Then, you know, my man's LL.
I mean, but AZ coming out with a new single?
Nah, he cool, though. I fuck with AZ.
Anyway, so AZ made a new single, and he made it with 2 Chainz. It's supposed to be coming out at the end of January. You always do that. You know what? You're just disrespectful. I don't like it. You need to do better. Now let's go into the next story before we go off into the world of music. Now, she's actually a model. Do you see these pictures? If you can't see these pictures, that's okay. I'll tell you about it. There's actually a model who decided to take pictures of women that were white and make them a dual picture. She made the same picture with her. And as you can see, if you're watching, she's a little chocolate tante. Look how pretty she is, though, right? I said right.
She ain't. The white girl got that thing busting. Nah.
Seriously?
Trying
right
to get that credit right. You talking about?
You sad sucker. Anyway.
Nah, so she was, like, all jokes aside, so she was...
Her name is Data Howard.
So Data Howard was basically reenacting photos that she liked.
So she took, yes, multiple photos of... She was trying to say, which we all know, is that there are a lot of pictures of models who don't have any melanin. And so she redid the pictures. and she redid them in an awesome manner.
Yeah.
I think she looks freaking amazing.
Nah, she definitely does. Gotta see some more, man. I gotta follow her.
If you don't know, her name is DEDDAH Data Howard.
Oh, okay.
She's got her own website. So, with that being said, we're going to come into some more stories. Like the woman who was like, what? I'm about to make my daughter sleep outside because she got beside herself.
Sleep outside?
And sleep outside. She's going to have to sleep outside. Anyway, in the meantime, in the between time, we're going to listen to a little music because we love our independent artists. And we'll be back in a moment, okay? Stay connected with the Konnect Show right here with Sapphire.
You know we really out here, bro. What you thought this was? You thought it was done. You thought it was finished. Nah, baby, you knew me. What's up? How you feel about that?
How you feel like that? You can bring it around, you can feel like it's on there. How you do it like that? How you feel when it's down, make it home, make it down there. Got a foot in your mouth, tripping over words like you ain't down south. Sliding over head with a spell, you can tell what you did to a trick. Need a moment right now. I don't even know what the ish is about, but I know it's fun when I put you on trial. What you say is all for me, it's constantly reminding me how you lose a bigger smile. Never know your words, so you curve. Good things, right now. I don't even want to think about how a house could be so strong, you let it break down. Oh, squeaky floors, but so much shine. Crooked, don't align. Anger from you like a pencil. Quick way, yeah, under pressure from bush. How you feel like that? You can bring it around, you can feel like it's on there. How you do it like that? How you feel when you're down, get home, get down there. How you do it like that? When you hear my words, you better step back. No something y'all, but I'm here for the click clap, breaking ankles like snips. Now record that, post on Snapchat, pack that, pit pat. No Peter Pan, but I tit tat toe. All my axes in a row, and your ducks ain't lined up like a cut. Might as well hit the road, no more. I don't do scandals, but yo, shit scandalous. Thinking like yo, big blood, that's so fat. Like what? If you're gonna come on name, but be a mama cut. And the type to snap crack with no crumble pop. Dirty bird crunch from the pot. No ice cause the heat is hot. If you want a pound cake, check it. From a knot, take a shoelace. Don't flip over, you fly, put it to go sign. Colorblind, you stop, drop like birds, no cage, my angel tooth. Cause the numbers on that for the winter's crew. It's evident that you might need some evidence. Your shit was whack ever since you decided to cancel and tell it a chance. How you feel like that? When you're bringing them out and there's no one to talk it. When you do it like that? When you're telling me how to about with the trash it. How you feel like that? When you're bringing them out and there's no one to talk it. When you do it like that? When you're telling me how you bounce with the trash it. How you feel like that? When you're bringing them out and there's no one to talk it. When you do it like that? When you're telling me how you bounce with the trash it. How you feel like that? When you're bringing them out and there's no one to sing it. When you do it like that? When you're telling them how you will bounce with the tracks, yeah.
I can't hear it in the headphones.
It's famous. Fuckers up, exit 9Q. Lyrical demon. So somebody give me your reason. I'm smacking your tracks loose and leave you leaking on the semen. Give me your reason. Bitches praying it's killer season. Nightmare the fame crew go run up on you while you sleeping. Give me your reason. To get you niggas laid down for thinking you got the one to blow your fucking brains down. Give me your reason. Like the blunt up to my mouth. Fuck goonies pull up with wires, putting heat up through your scalp. Just give me your reason. To really run up in your shit, bitch. When I catch you on my pop, I'm smoking you like my clip. So give me your reason. And I'ma violate you, bitch. You getting too loose out the mouth. Apply you to your lips. Give me your reason. The way I spit, got niggas speechless. Coming up off the bench and you bitches is in the bleachers. Give me your reason. I'ma show you who really next. It I'm the shit. I got you bitches defecating down your legs. Give me your reason. No opponents, I'm undefeated. You niggas trying to compete with me. Sweeter than Polynesian. Give me your reason. And I'm finding the real suspicious niggas riding for the homie but wanting smoke with the bitches. Give me your reason. Baby, but digging your ditches. I get it, I die trying. I'm grinding for all the riches. Give me your reason. Fuck the industry in the mouth, but when I'm busting no discussion, I'm kicking you bitches out. Just give me your reason. I'm scratching names off my list, so any bitch that want the smoke, but I'm slitting their wrist. I'm shooting venom out the mouth with every rhyme that I spit. So why insist you bitches back up? I ain't shooting a miss. About to shut these niggas up, and I ain't talking to fake. Cut your throat, push out the gate. My lyrics slim like blades. Saying, hang a problem, will I be the murder cases? A massacre every time I hit the motherfucking stage. Baby, that be the name, and I'm just clearing the air. Getting money, shuffle them dollars up like playing solitaire. I say my name in every record like a motherfucking set. I just studied you bitches as chump. I'm the fucking champ. FAM to the OU double dollar. I am the violator, unresolved, the bitter problem in this gangsta in my veins. Send them shockers to your knowledge. We ain't shooting no play, polluting your fucking block. Famous to top proctor, and I don't wanna hear back. Talk all of y'all bitches sex. So I know a plug get you cracked, dog. Trying to compete, then you plotting your suicide. Queen pimp for the win, hottest out the east side. Lyrical demon. So So somebody give me your reason. I'm smacking your tracks loose and leave you leaking on the scene. Give me your reason. Bitches praying it's killer season. Nightmare the fame cougar run up on you while you sleeping. Give me your reason. What she say? This is a motherfucking eulogy, bitch. Nah, hold up. Yeah, famous be the name, synonym to illest bitch. Claims beefing when you see me, you don't shake shit. I'm known for keeping bitches tighter than my twat. Levels on levels to this shit, better know that I'm the top bitch. Dropping hoes like dominoes off my hip. Sending shots, I got bitches shook on into their clips. Said it once before, but I'ma say it again. It ain't never no competition, bitches fame for the win. Been authentic, the remainder is Comedy Central. Keep popping guns, get you popping your dental. Killing it, be my sons, bitches got no potential. Understudies never make the cut, bitch, I'm monumental. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all greasy. Yeah, middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all greasy. Sleazy, but never been a bitch to label easy. Rich bitch mental, gotta cut a check to please me. Pretty and I'm gangsta, catch a body like I'm Dreezy. I'm shaking up your bowels, bitch. Fame be the feces. Wake up to get my cake up and then I'll bake up. Quick to smack a bitch lace front to the lakefront. Thuggin' on the ground when I see you, pick your face up. At your face like a sailor, I tell you to bring your base up. Poppin' shit, then back it up like a dump truck. Running too much mouth, stop your body, get it ripped up. Bitches is my sons, come get my titty a quick suck. Got them type of money, text it up, making big bucks. And fuck a nigga, cut a check and then I dip. Full drip down to the coochie, I ain't entertaining symptoms. So the bitter bitches hating, hope you catch my drift. No fellatio intended, y'all can suck my dick, bitch. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all crazy. Yeah. Middle finger to them bitches tryna be me. Bitches forgery, I'm the truth, bitch, believe me. Thuggin' on the net, but salute when you see me. Talking real slick, get you done up all greasy. Yeah, facts. Famous. Niggas don't know how this shit go. How Bill coming up broke, had to go get it on my own. Bitch, I never asked for a handout, grind till I can't go broke. Niggas don't know if they had the hand I was dealt in the bitch ass niggas might choke. Now bitch hot like the pot in the kitchen with the sniff work, whipping up, cooking bad dope. Counted out the race for a minute, came back with the bitches that was saying I'm a joke. Niggas won't sleep on me, heavies roll deep till they heard a bitch heat, now they fans on the low. Lyrically inclined, and listen my prime, so these rap bitches don't want no smoke. Bitches ain't getting no attention, stay out my mention if it ain't about the icy, y'all go. Throw me to the wolves, got the pack on my back now. Murderous design, wear 'em out when I coat. Down for the past, have a digger, but this rap shit got it in the bag now. Fame about the
Turn up the bass.
You're now listening. Yo, Tap In Radio.
You're listening to The Konnect Show on Tap In Radio.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm holding it down for my bro DJ Mom's music. You know what it is? Wow. Insider. You gotta know what that wow means. If y'all watch the Konnect Show. Wow. Word.
So, with that being said, the next story is about a mom whose daughter was one video with the other daughter. They're walking. They see a homeless man. One of the daughters is like, "Get a job."
Oh shit.
You ain't nothing. To be nice. She says some really harsh things. Mom is like, there's some things that we can do. We can go and apologize. None of that worked, really. So she was like, either I can take your phone or you can sleep outside. The daughter was like, I'll sleep outside. Slept outside. And when she came back in the next day, she was like, we need to do something for the people in the community. She's like, note to self. Sleeping outside is a lot more difficult than I gave credit for. So, with that being said,
So I guess she set it up in her backyard.
she set it up in the backyard. And you know what is so important was this lesson. Like, some people aren't homeless because they chose to be. Like, hey, I just want to sleep outside. Some people have mental health issues. Some people have addictions that they can't quite overcome. So, with that being said, I'm not saying that every person who you come across who's living outside, you have to be like, let me give you some money. But what I am saying is, for whatever reason they're sleeping outside, they're not a happy camper about it. They're not like, ooh, this is a great time. I just get to sleep outside. So, note to self.
Note to self.
All right, we got the twins.
Ew.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, I don't know how to say the second one's name. Gotta be honest.
You should not know how to say the first one name. What the fuck?
Well, I know one of them's name is Igor. But
Igor and G-Richka?
Yeah, okay.
G-Richka?
Igor, and maybe that's how you say the second one's name. And
Or maybe the G silent, so it's Richka.
Is it silent?
Probably.
You think so?
I don't know, but these motherfuckers, I got something to
Grichka?
say.
I think it's Grichka and Igor.
Well,
both their last names is Balkendorf.
Buck naked.
So they're super intelligent.
Man, they look like they got super lipo.
Okay. So before we get into what happened to their faces, they had 5 papers that were published, including the topological field theory of initial singularity of space-time.
Mm-hmm.
No, seriously. Now, I know that they both decided to have.
They like them dumbass Nixon masks that people be wearing on Halloween. That's what they look like. They look like an old girl from Mob Wives with the lips.
And she swore she was sexy.
Hey yo,
Angie.
they look Angie.
Angie, big A.
They look like the white Dave mannequin mascot. This tired
They
nigga.
actually went to school for theoretical physics.
No, they jaw got physical, right?
Let's get physical.
You see that? Yo, they cheekbones look like a hot air balloon. They chins look like a blow up bed.
Grishka got a PhD degree in mathematics.
Not with that Back to the Future hairstyle.
And Igor received a PhD in theoretical physics. Here's what happened.
Can you tell the difference? Who's who?
I don't know who's who. I gotta be honest. But what happened was they decided to get plastic surgery.
Oh,
all right, so if you're watching
they got more
this,
than plastic.
you can see that they have some plastic surgery, and they got it multiple times.
Yo, my man chin right here with the green on, that nigga like somebody kneecaps.
But one of them, but they
my man
sued,
chin right here like one of the dancers.
In 2014, they sued Weekly Magazine for defamation. Weekly Magazine called Marion for defamation. They passed away at 72 recently.
Oh shit! I'm going to hell.
you're gonna burn for this.
Hold on. They twins and they both died at 72. What happened? How the fuck they both died?
Just the same way that they got surgery at the same time. You can't just. You're a twin. Whatever flame they had that was going together, and they talk about twin flames, not just with twins. They say that people can have twin flames, right? So, like, if you and I have a certain connection, they could call it a twin flame. Not
Can't
just
stand your eyes.
not just being people who had, because, you know, a lot of times they'll be like, oh, they had a connection that was beyond, right? Sometimes they call it twin flames. They call it karmic connections.
Oh, okay. Shout out to you, learning new words, doing your research. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, karmic.
You know, because they be talking about that, we soulmates. And there's
Speaking
more
of
than just
soulmate,
soulmates.
since took up soulmate, let's talk about this sauce. Cause this nigga Drake, what's up with the logo?
Okay, did you hear this story? I don't know if this is real. I think this might be fake. If it's not fake, she wrong for going out and publicly speaking about it. A girl who's supposed to be an Instagram model says she got in with Drake. Pow, pow. Said that he had 7 inches of pow, pow.
That's
Then-
a good thing or bad thing?
7 inches is a marvelous thing.
Okay.
So-
Just ask it, cause you know how y'all females be. But go ahead.
So what she says is they get done, he puts the condom in the trash. She says she tries to go get the condom, put it up to her cuckoo.
Dumbass. Wow.
Let me put my leg in the air for all y'all can see it.
We know you flexible.
Let me-
Relax. Motherfucker start going to
We
the gym
don't,
now,
we
all
don't
flexible.
need to just tell everybody my business just because they can see my business. But put it up in the air, bow. She takes the condom. I'm using the pen. Puts it up to her coach and gets burned because she says that he had put hot sauce in it.
Good for a dumbass. Ha! Ha!
Why you trying to catch dudes out here like that, girl?
He need to expose her dumbass for doing that.
Why you trying to catch dudes out here like that, girl? So, this is a story that's going around. I don't know if it's real or not.
Nah, now she gonna be like Drake burning. Yo,
But that was a smart thing to do.
I'm glad he did that.
Make
Good,
sure that these chicks can't just pull up on them and be like, I got your baby. Yep.
good for his ass.
Set your ass on fire. Khalees is still making songs. Did you know this?
Oh, her milkshake bring all the boys to the yard.
And then some. Because it's better than yours. She got a song called Midnight. It actually is a nice song. Now, mind you, I'm a Nas fan. Everybody knows this.
Yeah, we know, because you would have been that old girl. Shit.
I ain't saying I'm setting people up out here.
No, you wasn't going to set him up. You just going to have it, but we know. Come on.
He would have gave it to me after us. Anyway,
With some Timbs on.
no.
With Timbs on, the bucket hat. Looking like a
I
nigga from
had
Queens.
after I had woo.
Hoochie Wally Wally Wally.
Go wally, chip bang bang. Anyway, Khalees came out with a new song. It actually is a nice song. I didn't know she was still making music. So supposedly she has been out making food. That she was in culinary arts before she got involved in music, and then she got back into culinary arts after she stopped making music, and then she came out with this Midnight song that I actually like. It's a rub you down, touch you kind of song. What? Midnight Snacks. Listen to it. Midnight Snacks.
In other words, she looking for a down low creep.
Midnight Snacks. That's what she's looking for. Midnight Snacks.
I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for these quarters. When can I get these quarters?
And guess who on them quarters? Maya Angelou. What you know about that Maya Angelou? Now, if y'all don't know nothing about Maya's broke some pounds, she broke some bugs. Maya is a classical character. She's now going to be placed on some quarters. And these quarters are coming out. So, check for those Maya Angelou quarters, because she's a classic. Go ahead. Let me give a round of applause to Maya Angelou. Do your thing, Maya.
Bowling.
First African American woman on the court. Actually, she's the first woman on the court.
No.
I mean, they had one before, but it didn't stay in circulation.
No. Lady Liberty.
No, didn't they have Betsy Ross?
They did?
Did they? I thought they had Betsy on one, but it didn't stay around. That's what I thought. I thought it was limited edition. This is not supposed to be limited edition. Maya's supposed to be on these quarters.
Oh, well.
We'll see.
We'll see. Well, we talk limited edition, though. What's up with this pig heart in the human body? That should need to be limited. Me, that need to be the only one and stop.
Hammer time.
And I'm out of frame.
This guy guy was the first person to receive a pig heart.
He looked like a pig.
As a damn, just disrespectful. He was the first person to receive a pig heart as a transplant. And so they're hoping that they can give animal parts to other people moving forward. Now that they've been able to give him this pig heart. Why are you sighing? What? This should be good for the transplant community when they have limited organs.
Going to sleep on this one.
Oh my gosh. What is your beef with the pig heart?
Because, we want to see what animal parts can do with the body. For what? You put an animal part on your damn body.
First of all, I might need a monkey knuckle one day. You never know.
I'm out,
you know
people.
what I mean?
I'm out, people.
Like,
I'm out.
you never know what might happen.
I hope they give you his ass, too, like a bamboo.
You never know what may happen.
We on.
Ooh, if I could have a red booty. Just imagine. Wait, look at it. I'm climbing up here on the
Nelly,
table.
And Nelly gonna be smiling like that when you get the red booty too.
All right. Anyway.
A woman found Nelly bag and she get clowned.
Supposedly, she found a bag with $300,000 in it. She gives the bag back. They're at Nelly's bowling alley. She gives the bag back, and they gave her $100. Her friends clown the shit out of her. Like, seriously, you found a bag with $300,000 in it. You gave it back, and you only got $100.
So let me get this straight. He owns a bowling alley.
Yeah.
No, because
supposedly he's a co-owner.
No, because the way how they was making it seem like he was there and it was his bag. That's why they making it seem like
it was. I mean, $300,000. That was his bag. That's what they say. They said.
So it was his bag.
They said it was his bag. But they said when she turned it in, she got like $100. So.
Listen, baby girl, I'm the first, and I don't care. You might feel what I'm about to say. Blessings come in many ways, and that's what you did. You didn't block your blessing. I promise you. I know I joke and I play a lot, but I'm serious when it comes to stuff like that. Baby girl, you did the right thing. You did not block your blessing. Trust me, you're going to receive the best blessing your way. It ain't always about money.
Well, let me tell you what to do next time. Next time, in case they got cameras in the spot, take your friends with you around the bag so nobody knows who took the money, and then put it in one of y'all purses. Split it up, put it in purses, so nobody knows specifically who took it, and then note to self. Anyway, LAPD. Now, they may not get fired for shooting someone, right?
Or beating somebody's ass.
No. They're not going to get necessarily shot. They're not going to necessarily get fired for, beating someone to death or just beating someone. But what they will get fired for is playing Pokemon Go and not taking a robbery. Not taking a robbery report.
Nigga said, gotta catch him. Oh. Meanwhile, the real person they gotta catch is hauling ass down the block past them.
Oh my gosh. I said all the reasons that people get fired off of LAPD. But for Pokemon Go, I don't know if now was the time that they were like, we're fed up. Because y'all woo.
He said, we're gonna make an example out you since you wanna play video games.
They've done so much with the LAPD. I'm just saying. So much with the LAPD. Quincy Jones has a Netflix documentary out right now. People are talking about it because it's like Timbaland put out a post like, oh, he got his first hit with Michael Jackson, Thriller. Baby, Quincy Jones had Grammys and hits so before Michael Jackson. He had worked with Elvis. and so many other artists.
But he didn't get recognized. I ain't gonna front.
He was getting Grammys and
before,
whatnot. There was no social media.
But before Timbaland said that, I remember being in high school. It is a story like he did that. Like that's the story. Like he didn't make his real first major big hit. To like it. Like, I always thought it was weird, but that's what it said. He didn't make his first real big hit to Thriller.
Okay, but he did have big hits. Let me tell you, social media was not around then. But he did have big hits before that. He was getting Grammys before that. People were recognizing him before that. In the 50s, he was a jazz arranger and conductor. So, yeah. Now, we may not have really been like, oh, we know who Quincy is until Thriller, but he definitely was doing the damn thing way before that, and he was getting recognition. That was why he got picked to do that album. And that was the second Michael Jackson album that he had done.
The second.
He had already done The Wall.
Who's this guy?
What is it?
He was this guy against the wall. Well,
Against the Wall? Is
well,
that what it was?
Well, he's in front of the wall.
In the wall? Front of the wall?
Yeah.
Because he had been working with Frank Sinatra and everything.
No, I'm talking about this guy in front of the
Oh,
wall.
this dude. This dude is he's Japanese. His career is to do nothing. Seriously, people hire him to like go to museums, go out to eat. He doesn't like to talk a lot. And that is his career. I don't want y'all to think that I'm joking. Like,
Love it.
his name is, wait a minute.
Shihan. My mom.
Let me see. Shoji Miramoto is called a do-nothing rent-a-man. Wow. He absolutely does nothing. He will not be your friend. He says that too. He will not be your friend. Like, the most he will do is come out and do some small talk. But he's not going to come out and entertain you. But he'll go places with you, eat places. Like, some people want to go somewhere and they don't want to experience it by themselves. So he's one of those people you can rent. I'm thinking, if I wasn't so scared about somebody being crazy and renting me for some weird-ish, I'd do the same thing. Shout out to him.
She can. Just like these cans.
You said a what?
She can.
Oh, she can.
She can.
Oh. All right. So, She Can is actually a wine that you can get. But they've also teamed up with a university. Now, let me tell you, they've got different kinds of wines, Zinfandel, Chardonnays, blah, 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 blah. Right? But what also happens is that they are doing some partnerships with a university so that they can give back to, I guess the kids who get drunk. No, I'm joking.
Fucked up.
It's owned by some women of color.
Okay. Shout out to Black Power.
Yes. So this guy that's coming up next, shout out to this guy. He actually got a hotel room for a teenager that he was. Remember that storm that came?
Yeah.
On I-95.
Yeah.
And in Virginia, and there was a bunch of people. This Uber driver had a teenager that was trying to get home, and he got her a hotel room with his own money for the night, and then took her home for free the next day after they got stuck in all that traffic.
Wow.
Uber is trying to give him a position to basically, work with people and consumers. But he's already got a job, so he's considering. They're negotiating. But he's dope for that.
Yes, he is. Shout down.
Shout out! What's up, Uber driver? Okay, this movie I saw was called The Trip. Listen, this movie is a trip. It's on Netflix. If you haven't watched it next.
The Lex. What in the world is that?
Oh, baby. If you haven't watched it, please. Because when I started off, the description does not do the movie justice. I'm going to say that. I'm going to also say, when you read the description, it's like, oh, there's a couple that's beefing and then some ish happens. Oh, does some ish happen? This is a good movie. If you like movies like The Italian Job,
That's my shit.
you'll enjoy this.
All right, so I gotta watch it. The Trip.
The Trip.
While I'm watching, I'm gonna Uber Eat me some, right?
Where Uber Eats you something. Look at this. Uber Eats. He was so sweet. Let me tell you, not only did he deliver the food to this couple, he also put tissue paper under the food, and he gave them a little baggie with masks and other things for COVID. Shout out to him. Very, very kind. Very kind.
People out here making changes in this COVID. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm saying, it's beautiful. All right, now.
Last story.
Oh, Sydney.
Sydney Porter.
Sydney has done a lot, right?
He been
did
through
some
a lot.
acting and he did some activism, and I can't get into everything that he did. But he did an excellent job in A Raisin in the Sun, and I also saw that with Denzel Washington. And guess who's coming to dinner was definitely Kicks, because the white chick brought the black guy home. It was like, what? But anyway, he got
I can't.
the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Barack, and that's the picture that we have up right now. So Sidney Poitier recently passed, and we want to give a shout out to everybody who's been affected by Sidney, who didn't know Sidney and needs to learn Sidney.
I don't know why you don't know Sydney. Everybody knows Sydney. Sydney like Denzel in the game, baby. You don't know no Sydney, then what you doing?
You better learn about some Sid.
And as we end the show off, by the way,
Learn about some Sid.
rest in peace to the father that we all know from full time, Bob State, right? That's the name I'm saying it right? Bob.
Oh, Bob Saget.
Bob Saget. What
Did you just call him?
I call that nigga Bob Staging or something. I don't know why.
We should just. Okay, so you
Hey,
can
yo.
catch the Konnect Show at www.thekonnectshow.rock.
Get a little light skin on
We're
camera
going-
now. You want to act up. I mean,
I am not. Well, I don't know why I'm so pale on the camera.
you're not
right
pale.
now. I am. I look very peanut buttery.
There you go. That's the brown you is. Peanut buttery.
Yeah, but I'm
With the nuts in it. With the chunks in it. This is the Konnect Show.
Okay, and we also can be found on Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and what else? Oh,
All
we're
social
on
media.
TikTok now.
All social media. I mean, and listen.
You said do what to your
Also, DJ Bam, I'm out, man. Follow me at DJ Bam 201.
DJ Bam.
It's the Konnect Show, man. Mums,
Konnect Show.
how you ever come back, mums? I like being behind the scenes.